Hi, good evening to you if you are watching this webinar live, and good day to you if you are watching the recorded version on YouTube. Thank you for choosing to spend this part of the day with us. My name is Venkatraman, and I'm the Chief Running Evangelist of YouTube Can Run. At YouTube Can Run, our mission is to promote running for good health. We encourage people to run a 5K, 5 kilometer distance. That's our marquee program. It's called the Sofa to 5K, which means that basically you encourage somebody to get out from the sofa, a couch potato, and make him run the 5 kilometer distance. Now, you may think that if you're not running, you may think that 5 kilometer distance is a very long distance, and I also thought so. But believe me that with a very structured 8 week training program, anyone, practically anyone, can run the 5K distance. Our Sofa to 5K marquee program is backed by this book, which is our publication, which is authored by me, which is called the Sofa. What else from Sofa to 5K. So this book is a book that is written in a very easy to read, very not very heavy, not very techy uh, book that anybody can buy and follow the 8 week program by which you can start running. Um, this is the book that we encourage all runners to buy and give to their non-running friends so that they can all take up and start running the 5K distance. In this webinar series, what we do is that the book itself was meant, as I said, meant to be an easy to read book. So we didn't cram it with too many stuff. But we felt that we should run a webinar series parallel to the book and go through part and part of the book, and sometimes just one paragraph like we are going to do today, and expand that in detail, make somebody like you understand the essence behind the paragraph. So basically the book and the webinar are kind of complementary to each other, and they support each other. And I would highly encourage you, if you bought the book, to go through this entire webinar so that you understand the book in much better depth than what you would do if you just read the book. Okay, so it's all free, it's all there for you. It's you can share it, whatever. uh, we are now in chapter 5 of the book, which is why run, chapter 5. And we are going through psychological reasons, and we are going to deal in this one paragraph, which is reduce stress. And the paragraph reads as under. I'll just read the paragraph before I go into the full explanation. Reduce stress. Due to higher energy, better health, and better brain functioning, the and a sense of accomplishment, the stress levels decline. The brain rewards the body by releasing stress busting hormones, which have a calming effect on the mind. A deeper sleep ensues. The happy hormones give you the runner's high naturally and beneficially. So this is what this book reads, and we're done with the book. I'll keep it here. And so let's understand what that paragraph meant. What basically happens is that when you accomplish a run, you basically have a very good sense of accomplishment. Imagine, I have given this example before and I'm giving it again. Imagine that you are in your office and your boss has carried out your performance appraisal, and he says, "Oh, you're done fantastic. You have exceeded expectations," and he sends you out with a nice happy note, and you are extremely thrilled about it, and you're on seventh heaven, cloud nine, and you are very thrilled, and you come out and you're gung ho and you want to accomplish. So that sense of exhilaration, which is possible because you exceeded expectations set, is possible every day when you run. Every day when you run, be it 800 meters, be it 1 kilometer, be it 2 kilometers, be it 10 kilometers, whatever is the distance that you run, you set out in the morning to run. You decide to run that distance, you go and run that distance, you have got a bang, you got a sense of accomplishment. You're suddenly happy with yourself that you ran 2 kilometers and you did something that most other people don't do. And all the benefits of that 2 kilometer run is now yours for you to enjoy. And we have listed out several benefits in earlier webinars, and the book also lists out several benefits. So that sense of accomplishment which comes when you run that distance is unimaginable. Many call it runner's high, and we'll go through that separately. Many give out a guttural whoop when they complete that run. Many of them are so charged that this good frame of mind carries on throughout the day, and no matter what else you do, you approach all your tasks with a can do, I'm a winner, I'm an achiever kind of frame of mind. So when you have this sense of achievement and you go about your day, you naturally become successful in many things, because you're going to it with a very positive, you're willing to take up the challenge, you're not shying away from it, you're not feeling depressed about having to do something. So that makes you successful in life, and that itself reduces a lot of the stress that would otherwise be part of your life. Boss irritated at you, wife doesn't like you, whatever may be the stress causing factors. The very way in which you approach life on a day-to-day basis changes everything for you, and that itself causes a lot of reduction of stress. It is said that running normalizes or balances the chemical equation in your body. We are nothing but a bunch of chemicals that are released by a bunch of glands. Whether you're happy, whether you're upbeat, whether you're down, whether you're high, whether your libido is active, whether your bones are healthy, everything depends upon the combination of hormones that are released. And these hormones are the chemical messengers that make various parts of your body work to each other. So I like to think of them as, the TCP/IP packets in the internet, which go back and forth and carry messages. So being a techie kind of guy, I like to think of hormones as the TCP/IP packets that go through the internet and bring you all that beautiful content. So this is what really the hormones do, and there are many hormones. They are quite a lot to really list out, but today we'll deal with four of these hormones that get released when you run, and we'll see what happens. The first hormone that gets released is called the endorphins, and probably you have heard this phrase before, but runners consider themselves as endorphinized. They say, "Oh, I ran a 5K, I'm suitably endorphinized." So that's like a phrase that is used. What it really means is that there's a lot of endorphins surging through the bloodstream, going into the brain and going into every part of the body, which is making them feel very high. So the same high that you get when you maybe smoke a cigarette or drink a drink some alcohol, the same kind of high is what you get when you run. Now this is why many people keep running no matter what. I mean, even you may have heard, people have injuries and they go out to run. It's raining and they go out to run. They're in a new city and they're immediately they want to go and run somewhere. If they don't run for 4 or 5 days, they feel edgy about it. Withdrawal symptoms, if that is the term we want to use. So they feel edgy about it. So they will go out and run. That is because they want to go and have that runner's high, which has been missing. In fact, when I train people, and my trainees have a big problem. After the Standard Chartered Mumbai Marathon, I give them a break of 1 or 2 months, and almost nobody wants the break. Everybody wants to continue running, and I give them the break because the body needs to recoup after strenuous training, but people don't want to take the break because they are missing their endorphins. So that is what happens, and obviously the endorphins make you feel nice, which is opposite of being stressed. So the endorphins reduce your stress. The second thing that happens is that we'll take two hormones, the estrogen and the testosterone. Now both of these are the female hormone and the male hormone. Both of them have very crucial role to play in your well-being. We know them as hormones that increase your sexual desire, and that is how these hormones are generally classified. But they have other roles to play. They have roles to play in your eyes, in your hair, in your bone loss. For example, testosterone is necessary to build your bone, and all of these hormones get released, and it gives you a nice flush feeling, a feeling of, where your libido is active, and it gives you a feeling that, everything is nice with the world. So it keeps you humming all along, and it makes you feel nice. Those are the two hormones that are like together. The other hormone that gets released, I'm looking at my notes down there. The other hormone that gets released is the dopamine, and the dopamine is known as the as a pleasure hormone. So when you eat sugar, I mean, it's an addiction. Eating sugar is an addiction. So when you have an addiction and you eat sugar, what gets released is the dopamine in the neural networks of your brain that have kind of learned that I love sugar. And if that rasagulla or that chocolate is kept in front of you, then you just can't resist having it, because you need the dopamine fix, and the dopamine needs to get released. So dopamine is the happiness hormone that gets released whenever you do something pleasurable. And eating sugar is just one example of such a pleasurable activity. Almost all pleasurable activities release dopamine, and running also releases dopamine. Therefore, running is pleasurable, and if you are pleasured and you're feeling nice about yourself, then obviously your stress level is low. It goes without saying. So that is what happens, with the dopamine. And lastly, we have the chemical serotonin, which is really a inhibitor, which means that serotonin levels give you a feeling of calmness. They kind of, you know make you shanta, make you calm, make you peaceful, and it soothes your nerves. Serotonin, that's what serotonin does. It soothes your nerves. You, because your nerves are, calm, and you're, not mentally agitated, serotonin relaxes you, and you go to sleep better. And because you sleep better, various other hormones are released, which are released only when you sleep well, which also help you uh, maintain a very ideal mix in your body, and help you feel rejuvenated, and make you feel healthier and nice about yourself. So as you can see, we just took five. There are many others like insulin growth factor hormone and many other hormones that keep getting released. But we are touching upon this big five that get released when you run. And all these five have different roles to play in making you less stressful. So when you're less stressful, you become more productive, and you're not ruining over the fate of your life, and you become more achievement oriented, you become more successful. And runners, you know generally are successful people, and that brings about more happiness to you because you're successful, and reduces your stress. So you can quickly see that how something that was so negative slowly starts, like a small cogwheel. It starts turning, and it starts becoming an upward spiral. And that can happen to you if you run regularly. If 5K distance is good enough for you, get the book, take the 8 week program. I challenge you that you can start running in 8 weeks. Of course, assuming there are no medical conditions and stuff like that, and you can easily uh, gain all the benefits from running. So thank you very much, and that kind of brings us to this. Uh, this webinar is hosted on Google Hangout, on the Google, on the air. And if you are online, then you can type in the window next to you on your right, and I can see what. So that's why I keep looking to my left to see if anybody is asking me any questions. So you can type whatever you want to type, and I can respond. And if you are seeing the YouTube version later on, after it is recorded and released on YouTube, then please write your comments in the comments below below this video, and we will be most happily will reciprocate, and we will respond back to you. Please do buy the book and subscribe to our channel. We always keep out releasing videos and webinars like this regularly, and I'm sure that you'll find them interesting and will benefit from it. Thank you very much for being with us for this part of the day. Thank you.